Ja, då ska vi se. Jag kommer faktiskt inte ihåg vart jag var ens nu. Just det, vi gick in någonstans. Oj. Det här är illavarslande. Oj. Hej.
Oxfka är fasad, det är till fas.
Absolut. Jaha. Earth, air. Är de här ingenting? Nu ska vi se. Det är han som har... tydligen är det så här det funkar. Loremaster. Det är Loremaster-snubbarna som kan göra en ordentlig examen på... Och det här är ju väldigt intressant, för jag hade ju gissat på att han inte tog Earth damage alls. Men han är väldigt resistent mot poison. Jag ser det. Det är helt omvänt mot vad jag trodde det skulle vara. De här verkar inte ha... Ja, han har eld där. Jag ser. Så det gäller helt enkelt att använda precis... det som jag inte skulle tro. Frågan är om vi ska... Skit att Roderick inte blev ledsen. Så... Du kan ju dra en haste också. Det kan vara så att det här går helt åt helvete. Eftersom de är en level högre än jag. Okej. De är inte CC-immuna i alla fall. Det är ju bra. Oj, oj. Ja, de är inte snabba i alla fall. Det är ju en fördel. I och för sig är han oljad så att... Oj, oj, oj. Åh, helvete vad med skador de gör. Det här kommer ju inte gå. Frågan är om... Jag är hyfsat säker på att det inte kommer gå i alla fall. Så långt bort som möjligt bara. Kan vi få en knockdown på den här skulle ju det vara rätt. Nej. Ja, nu är det tack och godnatt tror jag. Ja, vi springer väl iväg då. Den här, han kommer vid 10 här nu. Vad har vi här? Det här är air damage. Jag tror att Johan också får springa. Ja, hon får också springa. Det var fint att man kunde charma en av dem. Då kanske de andra slår ihjäl dem. Stackars holograf. Och den här verkar inte veta vad han ska göra. Han kanske har blivit fastkilad här nu. Ska vi testa att dra en charmpil? Failed. Skit. Så det där är eld. Men det där var ju... bra. Slå inte ihjäl henne. Han går på Johan. Den här jäveln har vi hur mycket AP som helst nu för att han inte har varit ute och gått. Han kommer kunna slå ihjäl han. Nej, han ska gå hit. Otrevligt ställe. Jag kan ju använda en sån här. Ja, jag fick en charm. Den där brinner. Är det här frost? Nej. Där är frost. Det här är earth. Jag tror att han faktiskt får springa. Jag får Scarlet också ju. Förhoppningen är att de här börjar puckla på varandra nu. Det finns förstås en risk att den här direkt går på... Okej, nu har charmen släppt. Ska vi testa igen? Fan. Okej. Där är han nästan död också. Det där är frost. Testa att frysa igen. Yes. Okej, den där satt faktiskt. Okej, den är cool då.
My fury will boil within me.
Ja, det var kanske inte... Nej. Vad fan var det där? Åh! Idiotiskt. Vad händer om alla sneakar nu då? Det går inte att sneaka här inne. Varför? För att de här jävla statyerna ser oss.
Oxfka i fat.
Klart obra. Jag måste bara kolla en grej ifall det är så att man inte kan gå. Jag dog här, liksom. Jag vet inte ifall det är så att man inte kan gå. Ja, där dog han. Jag väntar med det här stället, tror jag. Vart ska jag? Okej, där är templet. Var är det hit bort då? Det här är ett sånt här rosa träd igen.
I need to dry off.
By the goddesses, since I'm parched.
Shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Ooh! Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Oj. Vad fan var det jag klickade på?
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go up around here.
I told you it was a mistake.
Är det bokhyllan?
What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? I'll have to tilt it. And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off after it's done.
Jaha. Alltså, ja, det är crippling blow. Okej. Ja, det blir intressant att testa.
I'd
From
prefer to
Silver
drown
Glen,
my sorrows
Flatlander.
with ale.
There you go.
Vad är det som plingar här?
Alright, man, who's next?
Why don't
All
you
right,
help
then.
yourself then? You already sent Odalin and he's been blown to bits.
You dare to challenge your commander, worm belly?
He's no commander of ours, orc scum.
That's enough out of lying.
Wizard här
A
inne.
solution that's fair for all. Rock, paper, scissors.
Who the bloody hell uses a child's game to decide matters of life and death?
Well played.
3, 2, 1. Scissors. Well, that's one less mind to worry about, so who's next? Step aside, pig face. And what business is that of yours, pig face? You ain't no son of the All-Mother, or even a mountain rat like the brothers of Jarl.
Det här borde jag ju. Nej!
Of a kind? What you want now? Gruntilda seemed shame the wizard.
Ja.
What you want now?
Ah! A huge, this big green hunk of rock will club me if I say.
What are you staring at, small bones? Talk to Captain.
It seems that tribesman walked right into one of the wizard's traps.
Let's prove wiser than him, shall we?
Okej.
All right, man, who's next?
Why don't you go yourself then? You already sent Donnelly and he's been down to bits.
You dare to challenge your commander?
Jag såg att de hade en sån här spegel där. Ja, man kan se in när man är vid ett fönster.
Ready and free.
Mhm. Där har vi Voiden igen. Draken.
Wargraph indicates a spot in the garden deserving your attention. Your reasoning certainly is not pointing out the pumpkins.
Ah! Ja. Så jag tror att det tar en sån där. Hur mycket perception har jag? 8. Det är rätt bra.
It seems that tribesman walked right into one of the wizard's traps.
Let's prove wiser than him, shall we?
Vi får se om vi kan vinna den här saxsten på sig grejen. Ja, ja. Det här då. Det är lite skjul. Jag kan inte gå in. Tydligen. Ja.
Step aside, pig face. Gruntilda seems to believe they're in a hidden cellar somewhere, but we haven't found a lick of a hint as to where the damn thing might be. They can't have escaped. That's all we know for certain. Shame the wizard's pretty little... And what business is that of yours, pig face? You ain't no son of the All-Mother, or even a mountain rat like the brothers of Jarl. I suppose the All-Mother's tried our fates immaculates of every make and shape, ain't she? I don't pretend to understand, but I do trust in her judgment. What do you want to know then?
Varför har du en splendid robe på dig?
Something the conduits ask for directly, you see? There's a key inside, a key to a source temple within the forest. The very temple the conduits attempted to crack at this very moment. They say the key's the only way in, but she's attempting to charm her way in while we look for the key here. Without the wizard's servants to show us the way in, though, it don't seem like we'll ever get through the damn doors. Can't say myself what exactly is inside, but the conduit seems ready to turn heaven and ground to get inside. It seems the wizard who lived here was quite familiar with the place. He kept what seems to be the only key after all.
Okej. Men... mycket... Wolgraf har lika mycket perception. Vi tar Wolgraf och låter honom gå in. Vänta lite. Det var ju bomber och helvete här. Gröt och vatten. Ja. Så. Man kan inte borta igenom. Okej. Ljuset tändes av explosionen också. Haven. Jag vet inte fan. Gröten den flög ut genom väggen. Här. Det är som att... Nej. Nej. Jag tror vi får komma tillbaka till det här. Vi har de där som har gömt sig någonstans. Och så måste vi döda råttor. Var är Grutilda?
You may think you'll get away with raising this siege, but you won't. Well, by the boot soles of Burl
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr gut gouger.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, isn't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanarath. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Highbehind. But it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder. For by the beard of the Bear Slayer, there are too many green ears around here.
Det är ett väldigt chatter här alltså.
May your sword never saw the bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit, both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she... Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. I am Jarl Woodok's son, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every gods we have plenty. Of war, of death and of victory. The conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of starstones, ready to be charged. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day. But no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now what's left is finding a way into... Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby. But we... Aye! An orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind. But even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy. A discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if we would merely kill him. That rat lover on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach. The orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly.
Trevligt.
Why, you may ask?
Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise.
Sätt igång för fan.
Fire burst forth until one is victorious, and the other. So it is with the Sworn of Tanaroth. And so it is with Gratilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless. Truly enough, the Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught. Gratilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. And with the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible man. Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog, built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death. I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The Conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Troll Tramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode. The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the Orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an Orc's arm off.
Ja, det är ju Alfie och gänget.
The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere downtown. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry. My men have been searching the village non-stop. An orc torturer, courtesy of Gratilda, has been trying to find out where the...
Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Let's hope we catch up with them before they do. Though I wish there were other bonds that go up around here.
I told you it was a mistake to kill all the women alongside that man.
Clean up,
What
clean
a
up.
stupid
What
thing
am I?
around, girl.
Goddamn scullery, conduit's orders.
What's it
Best not to get on our bad
Vänta.
side. You
Va?
know that.
Yeah, but our orders don't job, eh? There's no reason to keep ignoring now.
Jävla babbel.
Yourself with a rusty mace, why don't you? Finally, 7 of you.
Fine, I'll open with 5 big ones.
Stabbig. Gysam.
By order of the All-Mother, my auger's flame kindles at your approach. In the market for some magical artifacts and scrolls, are you? Anything and everything left behind by vermin after we've exterminated them. And I must say, some of these roaches have mighty fine taste. The All-Mother chooses first from among the spoils, and the rest she grants to us to use or turn to profit.
Det jävla... Var det? Har han... Nej, han har bara 3 scoundrel. Kan du ju glömma det.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
The All-Mother's is almost connected, I order of the All-Mother. Tell her to stay aware. Tell the All-Mother.
Jävla fotsteg.
Save you the finest paw.
These brats are very stronger than those. I
Leave that sack of rot in time. You
Ja, här då, Gollum.
enjoy this short, cruel life while you can.
Yes, yes, oh mother, with utmost pleasure. What is it, monkey face? The All-Mother won't tolerate your distracting her right hand. She...
Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your experience, has bravery been a particularly...
Ja. Okej.
leader? A word that hardly suffices. I am loved.
Bla bla bla.
I am naturally. There are few finer pleasures. I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too. Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same. Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he... Our conduit didn't... But that's a matter of mass, so it seems. But even the cleverest... But how very obvious. Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter. The dear has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy, the pinnacle of orcish devotion. His child's mind and brick-hard arms make him the perfect soldier. Whatever I say, Norok will do, and with a gleeful smile upon his simple face all the while. It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the Spinebreaker. He knows just what to do with the toys Mummy Dearest sends him. One of my boys, in love with one of y'all's. Perhaps the All-Mother ought to investigate this matter personally. Nothing sets an orc on the straight.
Jag visste inte ens om den där. Men nu får vi väl följa efter och kolla.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say.
I'm overheating.
Let the lost die that we may live.
I need to dry off.
Var är de här uppe alltså?
You there, boy. Can it be true? Don't you claim to love this human scum?
It's all love. No, All-Mother. I only have eyes for her. Of course.
Do not lie, your own. You should use your esophagus for a lead former.
All-Mother, it's just... I didn't mean to. I couldn't help it.
So you admit to this affair?
Yes.
Then, we have the truth. Very good. As for this transgression, I trust that in the last several months, you've realized your terrible error.
Yes, All-Mother. Terrible errors. Never delivered.
And I suppose I can trust you never to so much as glance at this worm-fleshed fool again?
Yes, old mother, of course.
As I thought. Look, calm yourself. The All-Mother cannot tolerate such bloody patronage on your best.
Excuse me. I'm just overcome with your kindness. Thank you, old mother. Thank you.
Oh!
It's all mother.
Disgusting, traitorous filth.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work.
Hoppsan.
Skull and make a lovely goblet for Jarl.
Vad har du att säga om det här då? Ingenting. Du är helt tyst. Ja, ja.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one. Okay, dripping.
Det här är glänshus.
Stay on this for me a moment longer, good. Oh, carry your beer.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
You better hope the bleeding key shows up soon.
Thought you said it was me who pocketed it.
How in the second was I supposed to know what you did with the damn thing?
One side. I ain't got time for chatting till I find the damn thing. The key to the armory, of course. Hasn't that frog-skinned oaf been roaring about from here to the warehouse? You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only because I happen to be passing by. I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he's not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell.
Okej.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Ja, det är ju en lucka här. Vad är det som händer här nere? The Art of Whiskey. Ja.
I need to dry off.
Look in every cranny now. Your mother won't like to hear a human to be thieving from an orc.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was Johnson to keep it missing just as you were waltzing through here? Your mother won't believe it for a moment.
Bloody key. Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that?
What you say to me, you fool, eh?
I say you're so stupid the key probably fell from your
I feel like
pocket
I've just had a
while I was
long
watching
bath in
over
a
the
cold
ledge.
lake.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one talking. I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Vänta.
He lost from his own ass.
Jaha.
Thought you said it was me who pocketed it.
How in the second am I supposed to know what you did with the damn thing?
know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was Johnson that came.
Jaha, det fanns en kista här. Oj! Vilken hjälm! Oh. Där ser ju faktiskt... Tappa 50 HP, men det kanske inte gör så jävla mycket. Få leadership och en väldig massa initiativ. Och dessutom Farseer, men Farseer är väl... Alltså, vad fan? Staff of Magnus. Eller Mages. Grant a target improved size. Improved sight. Den kan väl lika gärna ligga här.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead. Bloody key. Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that? I say you're so stupid the key probably fell from your pocket while you were squatting over the latrine.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans that want to talk. It's all mother, I'll say. The humans.
Golvet lutar här.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
The humans that want to talk it. I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Am I gazing at the holders of souls? Or am I wrong, Alting? Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders. Like not I, alas. I fare not so. For why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity? As have we all. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is surely you jest if I play the part of the I. Yes. Who is I then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest? You. Oh, I.
Look in every cranny now. Your mother won't like to hear a human's been feeding.
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
Your mother won't believe it for a moment.
I concur. Pick a new skull if you want one. It's not going to change who you are in the least.
But of course. Why was I so blind? The soul is not of the
Lätt
body.
XP.
It is of the spirit. And
Wargraf smiles as he looks on, while the skeleton cherry-picks the perfect new skull. A friendly pat on the back tells you he approves your kindly reassuring
the
that
last
dead
I
man
knew
is so
was an
insane.
orc coming at me.
We should have
With an
bashed his
axe.
skull, not spurred him into choosing another.
Yeah.
That would have been kindness. But who am I trying to make see the light, but the blind leading the blind?
Helvete vad med quest det var för att plocka upp här. Ja, han är faktiskt. Han har bara ett horn.
Blasted mosquitoes.
Never a moment's peace with these filth. Brother, I think the human's asking me a question. Think I ought to tell the tiny pest who I am? Or ought I tell her I lost us all in a scuffle with another ickle human? Maybe it was this one's brother. That pesky bugger might have got me on. Like the breaking of the human's little wobble. Can't say I know a thing about it, except that the ickle apes lost every last one of their bloodstones.
Wait.
Hey, all your mountain apes look the same as far as I'm concerned. Do you hear something, bro?
Once I split.
It's heating up.
Det var en katt här uppe. Tror jag.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Nej.
Hello again. Do you bring good news? They've survived this carnage, so savages, but you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. You approached them. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best, so...
Har jag någon?
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Någon ost? Nej. Jag tror att det är det jag behöver här. Okej. Det var ett märkligt hus. Varför finns det ingen dörr här?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
I'd never have judged a few grimy ground dwellers, and lost ones at that, to be worth all this fuss.
Chief knows what he knows. He says, find the cellar, so that's what we do.
Well, for all he knows, they could be knee-deep in forest muck, miles away from here.
Forest? So that settles it. You really are big a buffoon as you look. No one gets into the Phantom Forest, brother. No one.
And the conduit, Chief says she's there as we speak.
That thick brain of yours is better suited for gruel than thinking. Of course she's there. She's got the goddess within her. Come on, then. We've got a cellar to find. Your chatter won't scare it into the open, you know.
Appears to be locked.
Kan...
Ain't there something behind here? Some rubbish. Ain't a bleeding maid. beneath these boards?
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump. Feel anything strange underfoot? The orcs insist that someone got the brilliant inkling that the missing villagers are hiding in a secret cellar. This was their home, but the wizard servants they were. And the great queen goon of the orcs thinks they'll know how to get inside the wizard's house.
Pages. They're by the wings of Freo full. Bleeding orcs haven't the first idea what they're doing. They're the same with you.
You call to Ulgraf. He awaits your queries.
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
Ja. Jag är väl under mattan här. Okej, så vi har en hel del grejer att ta tag i.
7's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
Back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Now for the flock. Hey. Queen of Down.
Kolla i fängelset då. Om jag kan.
I'm dripping.
You the one Jarl sent to replace the ham-fisted toadskin downstairs? About bloody time. The beast down there goes through prisoners like Gilda Godsword goes through suitors. Jarl gave you the all clear to try your hand, did he? All the better. That big son of the mount.
Are you gonna get out, are you? You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes here to take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess's gilded garter. Now we'll get some progress underway.
Han har ju på gräver där inne.
My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure. But we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturer's chambers, too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. The man in charge is a great green goon, an orc named Law. At his right hand, he's got a snivelling little goblin named... well, I reckon it don't much matter. Their heavy-handed inquisition has killed so many prisoners. Stan Gruntilda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Law cannot work in these conditions. Smash is a law, a craftsman of blood.
Yes, pigskin. Who are you to question we who preside over the tender skin of traitors?
Law only halfway through creative process. Law won't stop now.
Of course, Law, of course. Though I do wonder what this pigskin thinks he can do better than you or I.
Human bleed better than us. Humans squish flat better than us.
Han, är det hon som är markerad igen nu?
This again? Now, Law can't concentrate with all these distractions.
Fan.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Shut your mouth.
Mm.
Shut it for you. Get back in there. I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Ska vi slåss helt plötsligt? Var de mot dem där också? Nej.
This place reeks.
Law cannot work. Law only.
Of course, Law.
Human bleed better than us. Human squish flats better than us.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do
I'll
this?
not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Human silly chatter upset Law's craft. Law need break to regain his spirit. Law cannot smash and bash in this environment. Human smash and bash.
Oh, hello, oh wise and brilliant one. Come to...
Law will smash overgrown human head to dust.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will. I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
What a mess!
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk. A fresh pair of hands, are you? Please, you must kill me now. I will withstand anything, anything, and would rather die 1,000 deaths than offer a... Or what? You'll destroy me? But there's something different about you. You don't look like the savages that ransacked our town. In fact, you're like the wizard, aren't you? A being of great power. And certainly not one of darkness. Yes, you're here to help us, aren't you? Praise be!
Get him to stop shouting or he'll blow our cover. Perhaps once he knows our true identity, he'll be willing to help us.
If he's done making a ruckus.
There's a tunnel in this cellar, known to most only through legend. Explore the back wall of the farthest room in this dank place and you'll find it. And if you can help me find freedom through the tunnel, I'd be willing... Well, I'd tell you how to find the wizard's servants. You've proven yourself no friend to the beasts who destroyed our town. Perhaps you can help those in hiding as you've helped me. Speaking of the others, have you spoken to the other prisoners locked in this terrible place? What's that? They're coming. They've heard us. They're coming.
Jaha.
This chaos.
Do what you like with us, you fun.
Savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Okej.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you? This chaos. This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Nej, vi kanske ska köra den här.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Första gången jag fått använda den.
Savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Jaha, där har den också.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you? This chaos.
Han är ju blind, hur? Jag förstår inte det här riktigt.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Comrades! We're all exalted above all others.
Ah!
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Note 8, I will expire soon!
This chaos.
This arrow seeks more than one target.
Salve of the Seven!
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Ah! Kanske slagit ihjäl den här istället. Det hade förmodligen varit bättre. Hur länge ska du ligga ner?
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Reach your demand!
This chaos.
Immun?
This chaos.
Jaha.
This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Found!
savages. Back for more blood, are you? This chaos. This chaos.
Får den som där.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Jävla babbel.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This not you lot again. Oath and
Väldigt
hissy,
märkligt.
was it? This savages. Back for more blood, are you? I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
On the men! Fortune!
You made short work of those monsters. If you can prove your goodwill, that is, if you can help me escape this terrible place once and for all, I'd tell you all. The tunnel out is here somewhere, in the farthest room, if my sight serves. But until those guard...
Jag trodde att alla vakterna hade kommit, tror jag.
Free! I'm free!
Jaha, det är en. Okej.
I feel indestructible!
Ja, här har vi en också. Där blir väl bra. Mm.
My lucky charm works for us all!
Okej. Ja, då får vi gå in här. Vi ser hur länge den där sitter. Va? Ja, visst. Vi ser, brinner han? Nej. Jaha, den. Oj.
I needed that. Ah! I needed that.
Vad var det där?
Our savior. I know not why you take pity on us, but I thank you for your kindness. But wait! We can't take a step toward freedom without Nolan. He lives! Oh, by the... Before we were overrun by orcs, this prison was little used among we of Hunter's Edge. Still, there were always rumors that its cells couldn't hold captives for long. Some said they were swallowed up by a demon. They were only rumors, but perhaps there is a way to get us out of here.
Hello again, stranger. Do you often visit the condemned in their cell? Before we were overrun by orcs, this
Jag håller på och gräver här.
I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes. You made short work of those monsters. If not for you, I'd likely have been... The tunnel out is here somewhere. In the farthest room, if my sight serves.
Jaha. Här alltså. Ja, här är ju någon typ av... Titta.
What on earth? A tunnel? It must have been uncovered by prisoners long ago.
Who knows how many doomed it led to freedom?
I'm growing too accustomed to the sight of corpses.
If we do our job, these will be among the last we find.
Ja, varför är de döda då? Jaha, ja. Och svamparna också. Jag tror att det där kan komma väl till pass. Och jag tror vi väntar med den. Vad fan? Nu är jag bortspinna. Nu blir det party.
What's over that far hill?
Oh. Det här är ju en fördel. Ja, de här var inte så snabba. Det är typ Spriggans. Undrar om disease funkar på de här. Aha. Nej. Det gör det inte. Okej. Det blev lite healing där, tror jag. Bzzzt. Det är bra drag i den där. Han går väl inte nej.
Heed my cry!
Fiery champion.
Fiery champion. Lite mycket gift och skit här fortfarande. Har du någonting roligt? The fuck? Nu ska man ha väldigt 50 plus 30. Den ska väl inte kunna missa överhuvudtaget.
You could try, but you won't succeed. My heart is filled.
Wolgraf är en riktig jävla buffmaskin alltså. Det finns risk att de här jävla svamparna kommer skjuta sönder henne nu, men nu har hon den här shielden i alla fall. Och den där. Oj! Okej. Bli healad. Ja. Hon var där i elden. Dog han direkt? Vad fan? Mm. Ja, för långt bort. Jag vet inte. De blev ju helade av eldskadan från elementalen, så att... Den här då? Ja, det var heal. Oops. Hoppsan. Nej. Hur fan? Ja. Den här elden verkar ju inte hjälpa oss alls, så att... Fryst svamp. Och slowad svamp.
You were right there.
Misstänker att svamparna inte kan blöda.
Poison consumes me.
Ja, fast du kan inte ta poison skada, så att... Too far. Ja.
Hobbling assault.
Och därifrån nu.
Well, it smells like an infected foot, but we've cleared the last of the mushrooms.
I'm sure the bats won't mind.
Trasiga handskar. Jag vet inte ifall man skulle hämta dem där som var i fängelset eller om man rensar upp först. Men gå inte i giftet! Okej. Var är det här någonstans? Jaha, okej. Det är något ställe som jag inte... Okej, jag hann. Ta täten och så drar du en jävla Firefly här.
I needed that.
Wow! Oh. Nolan.
You made short work of those monsters. Please, you must help the others escape first.
Jag håller på att gräva fast sängen står där.
Hello again, stranger.
You've cleared the way?
Savages. You made short work of those. It's too good to be true. All set.
Stannat här. Och ställa er på liken.
What news? What an invaluable friend you've been to me. And now I'll endeavor to return the favor. The hidden villagers, yes? The wizard prepared a special hiding place for them. A cellar outside their home, concealed by a massive black boulder. First, though, you'll need a key. This you'll find within one of the wizard's beehives. Destroy the boulder, unlock the cellar door, and you'll find yourself face to face with those you seek. And now freedom.
Ja, inte så mycket sunlight tror jag, men...
Seems we weren't the only prisoners to find passage in this tunnel. But it seems like... but perhaps something I overheard could be some compensation for your troubles. One of the orcish brutes mentioned that Grutilda is collecting quite the stash of loot. You can find the entrance to the cellar from her office in the tavern. Here, I'll show you.
Okay. Där kan du... Det kan du. Meteor strike. Meteor grenade.
Baking like a cake.
Ja, här är det.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Right, new round, girl.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
This board that was killing me so slowly, I wish it came with a knife.
By order of the Old Mother, use discounts on magic balls.
Nu ska vi se.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Don't talk to the small boat, brother. It only makes eating them all of this pleasant later.
Oh, a new immaculate face in town. What about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armory, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
Att de alltid ska vinna. Första.
Who do you think it was what took Gorikul? Any boy knows. Why are you so Yappy. Begins word.
Yes.
I want to trust you. I do. I do my best, but these last weeks as the Orc's personal dog's body have taken a greater toll than it's safe to reveal. I can't say exactly why I took the key. I saw it there on the ground, and I suppose I pictured all the terrible cleavers and axes that might be stored in that armory, and it's in a locked chest in the cellar below this very tavern. The key is yours. Oh, but I beg you not to reveal my
Hur tar man sig ner i källaren här under?
Did you see that? I could have sworn that rat just winked at me. I suppose you're just that handsome, are you? Even the vermin take notice.
Oh, Mother. Of course, you're totally correct.
Dance, Resk. Heave that sack of rot in time. You ought to enjoy this short, cruel life while you can.
Do you think it was what took Gorikul?
Oh, Mother. With the most pleasure.
Ja, det där är råttgubben. Den där får man inte ta. Ja, där är ju källan. Okej. Är det orker här nere? Rat Palace.
No rats here, it seems. Perhaps they're all on the hunt.
Or perhaps they made it into the barkeep's stores and now they're sweeping it up.
Okay.
Was Herschel trying to blow us to bits? Well, got the key in any case. Now, to return it to one worthy party or other.
Or have a look at that armory ourselves. I'll bet these soldiers keep a fine collection.
Okej. Mhm. En trapp. Jag kan också ta lite ost.
I'm overheating here!
Alltså enligt... Ser ut som att...
Wargraf seems to be contemplating the torch by the fireplace. You realize it is a rather weird spot to place one.
Mm.
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time, but how very obvious. Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that boot, you have it in your very possession, you say. Prove it. I find...
We should keep it for ourselves. I'd like to keep access to the armory myself.
True enough.
I've never been one for wild rides, whelp. If you dare waste my time once...
Men hur får jag bort den här härifrån?
You've got to the count of one to kneel before me. Freshen this.
Of course! Oh, mother, of course!
Jaha. Vi får väldigt mycket målningar. Den här guldet kan man inte ta. Oj. Vad fan var det där? Tormented Soul. Jag behöver Lore Master 5. Du har bara 4. Det är inte så att du kan ta på dig någonting. Plus 1 wand. Okej, med det då. Ja, han har väl inte plockat upp någonting på hur länge som helst. Scarlet har överraskande tomt i väskan. Vad händer när vi går upp nu då?
It's heating up.
Ingenting. Som tur är. Hoppas han inte märker att vi har öppnat.
Back again, I see. Of the elements world beyond your control? Fear not, I've every scroll you need. Soon the flames will dance at your behest, and yours alone.
King of Cool won't be much longer yet. Finally.
The master. Okay. Jag ska ta och sälja lite skit till dig bara. Jaha, nu fick han rått. För att jag sålde Tenebrim-grejer till honom. Vad fan? Kommer han stå här och dö nu?
You there, tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost ones are everywhere these days. I am a servant to the goddess, of course. How much better the lost serve her as bone automatons. My expertise as a necromancer is unmatched, you know. I've a success rate is nearing 99%. They end up with their brains a bit, well, scrambled. You can find such a fellow opining over skulls somewhere.
Ain't that a lovely sight up there, all in a row? Sang about myself, I never did much care for the turf myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a while condemned in this life, perhaps. Most of them, I handle all the dreaming. It'd be an honour. Where ought we to start? The nerd, I mean. He was one of Gratilda's. Well, Gratilda dispatched him, but it was I who collected the great heavy debt. Paulie came first, the little rogue. A human, my little Tilo. He...
Gratilda over the edge, does it?
Look,
I'm warm as fresh apple
Greatest
pie.
threat to the Immaculates would be one of their own.
Gratilda gives me plenty of orders to keep myself company.
You aim so low, Ogma. Think of all the little...
Well. What do we have here? What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were lost, the All-Mother, the All-Mother called me here to find a certain rat-skin. Rats, our mother, yeah, an iron feast. Something must have startled them. Was it you?
See how these rats labor.
I get all the
Even
themselves
there's
the
a loyalty utterly unfound in the
Let
so-called
the lost die
higher
that we may
species.
live.
Mulgraf smiles a crooked smile and rolls his eyes, extolling the virtues of rats,
I'm overheating
strikes him as
here!
supremely silly.
There are countless rats inside this hole, waiting to be lured out at the slightest temptation. You aim so low, Ogma. Think of all the little dears you could have and turn matters into your own. There are countless countless rats inside this hole, waiting to be lured out at the slightest temptation. There are countless rats inside this hole, waiting to be lured out at the slightest temptation.
Nu är frågan. Kan man förgifta osten?
What can I do you for? What? You opened the chest and you said... That is...
First, he tries to kill us, then he lies to our faces. Has he gone mad?
He must have. If he'd pull a suicidal move like attempting to murder an immaculate.
Wouldn't you have gone mad too? Immaculate pig. Their faces.
Jaha. Men han är väl med oss, eller? Jaha.
Quite the tragic ending for the last surviving villager of Hunter's Edge.
It was inevitable. We couldn't risk allowing him to target us further, despite his
Blame these orcs.
Har vi någonting? Det borde inte. Okej. Det där funkar ju uppenbarligen inte. Jag vet ju vart de är någonstans. Behövde... Fan var det man tog sig upp dit? Här, en av bikuporna. Det kommer ju ta ett litet tag. Måste sluta alldeles strax också.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
Key found in beehive. Och var det upp. Var det inte här de bodde? Jo, var det väl den här stenen kanske? Det inte var en sten här uppe. Oj.
I'm dripping.
Men gå inte in!
This is taking bloody ages.
Vänta.
This boulder looks strange. This boulder looks strange. Unreal. This boulder looks strange.
This boulder looks... This boulder looks strange.
Ja, men vi vet ju.
This boulder looks strange. Unreal even.
This boulder looks strange. Unreal even.
This boulder looks strange. Unreal even.
Oh. Okej.
Who are you? Stay away from my family. They know nothing of the wizard. Take me. A source hunter? Lodian, the gods have answered our prayers. Seven bless us. And you too. Aye, we three laboured under Zandalor's employ. He was right decent to us. Zandalor prepared this hidden place long ago. It's almost as though he knew, somehow, that this day would come. Or perhaps he knew only that the forces of Eve... Many years ago, he told us that Zandalor is a brilliant man, even among wizards. We cared for his home while he was away, and attended to him. It seems that when we triggered this cellar's defences, he knew straight away. Within a minute or so, a strange orb of light appeared before us. It grew sharper and sharper about the edges. I held out my hands to grasp it, and it fell, heavy as a pearl, in my hand. From the orb came Zandalor's voice, clear and strong, as though he was standing just before me. His voice was hurried.
Varför har du inga kläder på dig?
Something unthinkable. That he was traveling through the Phantom Forest, that heart of horrors, and into the ancient source temple that rests within its cursed depth. He told us to wait for the White Witch, asked us to deliver a message, something important by the sound of it. We wrote it down, word for word, and will pass it along whenever it is she comes. Believe me, Source Hunter, the last thing I'd want to do is disparage you. But this message is simply too important to handle. I know little more than its name implies, but if many is the year since ghoul or beast has ventured out of the defiled sanctuary of those woods, yet, as you may know, this town was founded as the last bulwark against the source monstrosities that reside within that terrible place. Not much to see here, I'm afraid, but you're welcome to take a look around.
Varför har du inga kläder på dig? sålde jag grejer som han hade på sig. Fan. Ja, ja. Level 4. Meow. Den bättre. Fan. Ja, jag får fixa det här sen. Jag måste iväg. Så tack och hej.